Hello there, Schwoke Lords. I'm just here to tell you my new song, Dry Spell, is out now wherever you're streaming music. Go check that out. At the end of this episode, you can listen to the song in its entirety, so stay tuned for that and don't touch the dial. This episode is brought to you by Novilla Mattresses, where comfort meets innovation, giving you the perfect night's sleep you've been dreaming of. Are you tired of tossing and turning all night, struggling to find a comfortable position? Look no further than Novilla Mattresses, the ultimate sleep solution designed with your comfort in mind. Experience the luxury of a good night's sleep with Novilla's advanced mattress technology. Their mattresses are crafted using the finest materials, providing the perfect balance of support and softness. Whether you prefer a plush feel or a firmer surface, Novilla has a mattress that caters to your unique sleep preference. But what sets Novilla apart from the rest? It's their commitment to innovation and quality. Each mattress is thoughtfully engineered to provide optimal spinal alignment, reducing pressure points and ensuring you wake up feeling refreshed and rejuvenated every morning. Say goodbye to restless nights and hello to blissful sleep with Novilla's cutting-edge cooling technology. Their mattresses are designed to regulate temperature, keeping you cool and comfortable throughout the night. No more waking up in a sweat, just pure, uninterrupted sleep. Worried about allergens and dust mites? Don't be. Novilla mattresses are hypoallergenic and resistant to common allergens, ensuring a healthier sleep environment for you and your loved ones. And here's the best part. Novilla is committed to affordability. They believe that everyone deserves a great night's sleep without breaking the bank. That's why their mattresses are competitively priced, giving you the best value for your money. But don't just take our word for it. Join the thousands of satisfied customers who have already made the switch to Novilla. Even when your mom comes to my place, just know she's getting a great night's sleep, among other things. Experience the difference for yourself and discover what it truly means to sleep like you've never slept before. Using promo code Schweezy or the link in our description, you can save 10% off any purchase you make through Novilla directly. Ready to transform your sleep experience? Visit their website today and choose the Novilla mattress that suits your needs. Your journey to a better night's sleep starts now with Novilla mattresses. And a reminder, when you use our links, you directly support this show. When you want it the most, there's no easy way out. When you're ready to go and your heart's left in doubt, don't give up on your faith. Love comes to those who believe it, and that's the way it is. That's the way it is. Hello, and what is going on, my fellow Schwoke Lords? What is up? Welcome to yet another episode of Cancel Schweezy, better known as the Lord's trademark favorite podcast. What's going on, everyone? I am bloated. Most of you probably know me as the Foreplay King, or even as Schweezy. You may also recognize me as, but welcome. Welcome to the fucking show, dude. I've been having a weird realization this week. So I wear like a large in shirts, and I think I'm just decided no matter how fat or skinny I get, I'm just going to stay in large, because they're a little nice thing. And I think I realized maybe I'm a large regardless of my fatness, because like mediums fit well, like when I really lost some weight, but now it's not as easy to wear. And some of those shirts are really cool. So, also that reminds me, I should probably not, I should live my life differently because I got it. So like I said, my shirt size is a large, but I found out my sweatpants size is a small. So I used to just think I was a medium all around, and then I realized like my shirts were always tighter, and even when I'm thinner, like the shirts aren't always like they fit, but it's like one stretch, and all of a sudden your gut's falling out of your shirt. So yeah, I'm a large in shirts and then a small in sweatpants. I found sweatpants though. God, dude, like have you ever put on a pair of sweatpants and just think this is gonna be a problem? Probably not. Most of you are probably normal, but have you ever just like clothing that's just so comfortable you're like, this is gonna be new me? So I'm slowly turning into Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and the last thing that's left, I think. I just got to keep the mustache and then go bald. And I'm just going bald. That's the last step into becoming Carl from fucking Aqua Teen Hunger Force. In case any of you were curious about it, Carl is a fucking loser. So So yeah, you watch the fucking show. But yeah, I don't know. That's probably a wake up call. I mean, like last week's, was it Luke Holmes lookalike asked? Big wake up call, FYI. And so yeah, I guess I need to be a health nut again. Sucks to suck, but yeah, I gotta. I think I'm still in the. Because some of you were still wondering, I'm in the ransom note set that I have set up here. I'm actually kind of excited. Hopefully, in the next few weeks, you'll get to see a new Cancel Schweezy set. I do have one update on that in a second, but yeah, I gotta get some things set up. But yeah, I want to talk about that a little bit, but I do want to talk about a couple other topics that I wrote down high. So I've noticed, like, so I've been living in the South, and now I'm back up in the Midwest. And the thing is, with being in the South, you're just very kind and polite to strangers. You know, you pass them, oh, thank you so much. You know, like you get your food from McDonald's, and you're like, oh, thank you. You know, and shit like that. It's like the world is a Chick-fil-A. You know, that's what they base it off of. Southern people. No. What was I saying? But yeah, I figured out that like I'm being uncomfortably nice to strangers, and you know, once you realize that, you kind of have to decide which way you're gonna go. Are you gonna stop being nice to strangers? I've decided that I want to continue being nice to strangers. And one, for, you know, because then I have to think about what reactions am I going to get by doing this. You're going to be like, oh, that guy's nice, you know, and then other people, and these are, the reason I'm doing it is because of these people. Doing it out of spite, you know. If you're really nice to someone, you ever met someone who's just like uncomfortably nice, who, like, you're just like, what the fuck is their problem, you know? Or is that just me, you know? Is that a me thing? That's a good chance that's a me thing. But yeah, so be nice to people to annoy them. That's my new favorite thing. And also, like, I don't know, because, like, you're always told, like, when to be kind and shit like that. And then I'm, like, trying to date, and so it's just, like, women don't like guys who are nice. Don't talk about, like, the nice guys trademark. I'm talking about, like, when, like, you're actually nice to a woman and she doesn't like it because you're like a pushover. And like I get that idea. Don't be a pushover, but you can still be nice, you know. And you know, I'm kind of realizing that, like, I think this is also just a realization for me. It's just like, you know, you don't have to change yourself for other people. And also, if a bitch is like, and then I like also realize, if a chick is like gonna be like, I don't want to be with you because you're too nice. And like, that's clearly like, there's something wrong with that person. Like, do you hear, like, do women hear themselves when they say that? You know, and even like men who like, you know, it's like, I think she's into me, you know, or like she's too nice. Like men will do that too. But the idea is like, oh, they're too nice. I don't like it. And, you know, that is like the dumbest thing anyone could ever say. So, oh, so you don't want someone who's nice to you? You're like, I don't know. I think at the end of the day, it's like there's specific guys they want to be nice to them, but they aren't. And so I don't know. Anyways, though, if I'm nice to you, it's because I want to be nice to you, not because I think it's polite or shit like that. I'm doing a lot of things out of spite. Another thing I've been thinking about is survivalist. I can't remember the full thought I had, but I just wrote down survivalist in my notes. And let's think about, let me just try to dig deep into my memory of why I would put down survivalist. I have thought about how, like, I would survive. Like, I don't know, like, you hear about, like, a tragedy or something like that, and you're just like, could I survive that or not? I think about the Titanic a lot. And in the Titanic, let's just assume that you are not one of the lucky few, the women and children who got on the boat before anything. I mean, first of all, I mean, it was 1914 back then. Wasn't that when the Titanic sank, 1914? But let's think about this for a second. You know, I would be like, fuck your kids. I'm getting off, you know. Anyways, though, that's a different story. Because, you know, I'm like, let's talk about, I don't want to, no, we're still in good boy time. I would talk about, what would be the term I would have to say? The bang bangs in the schools, you know? If that's the case, you know, they teach you how to, like, they teach kids, like, what to do and that shit. I'm like, at my point, you know, if I had a kid, I'd be like, look, that shit goes down, everyone's on their own, you know? Like, first of all, like, and, like, people think about it, I'm like, you know, I'm going to exit the building. I'm going to try to escape, you know, and shit like that. Like, but what do they have other people there? I'm like, I doubt it's going to be that big of an operation, you know, in most places. Like, when it's rarely been, we've rarely had shooters. It's been like 2 shooters. It's always like one guy, you know, going in and out. Then they, you know, vote Republican and shit like that. But anyways, though, let's go back to the Titanic for a second. I think if I was on board the Titanic and I wasn't able to get on like a lifeboat or anything, I bet I could survive. I don't know. One, I can swim, not like at a level where I could save anyone. I can just save myself. So I guess I like that. And I know if I lay on my back, I'm fat enough to know if I just lay on my back, then I'll float. That's my life. But like, I don't know. See, like if I was on the Titanic, I know a lot of people didn't survive. I think my biggest thing would have been, hypothermia would probably be the big factor on whether or not I can survive. But I'm also kind of fat, so and if I'm on the same medication that makes me sweaty, and I'm assuming if you're on like a cruise, was it a cruise? It's the Titanic a cruise? Weren't some people like going to like America to start a new life or some shit? I don't know. But what I do know is I would survive. One, I'd probably be drinking. I'll be like, if I'm on a ship, and for some, I don't know. Last time I was on like a boat, and it wasn't really like, it was like a real boat tour thing, but like I did get a little seasick. But I think it was like more or less I was just getting too hot, you know, and like just getting too hot is a problem for me. I don't know. See, what I would have done in Titanic, and like this sounds like dumb from someone who just speaking out of his ass, but I do think I would survive. One, I would have. There had to been like, I don't know. I just feel like I could have survived it. Like, you know, I'd be drinking, so like that'll help you stay warm. Like, I don't know. Someone would say no, but I get sweaty when I drink, so I'm just a very passionate guy. I would have found the best thing I would have done. I would have found some sort of thing that floats, you know, like wood or some shit. Like, just find something on the boat that floats. Particularly if you can get something that's just big enough for you. And then I would probably try to get on there and wait it out, you know? Worst case scenario, I'd be on something that floats, but it's like, you know how it's like kind of like similar pool noodle-ish? What if, like, wait a minute, did I just think of a good idea? Like, what if, like, boats, I know they probably have life jackets for everyone, which is probably the better option, but what about a pool noodle, you know? If, like, the ship's going down, you know, if you're on a sinking ship, all right, and you're not the captain going down with that shit, did the Titanic captain die? That's a good question. But if you're about to die or whatever, you know, and your options are drowning or like trying to stay afloat, drowning, or here's a pool noodle, like take the pool noodle. Okay, I think the pool noodle is going to be the best option for you. Just imagine, but could you imagine like a horrific shipwreck, you know, like people have died and then you just see a bunch of people floating on fucking pool noodles. Oh, that's some good shit right there. Anyways, though, cancel Schweezy. The thing I wanted to tell you about how we're setting up a new studio and making, I've started a survey. You can find the survey in the description of this episode. I just want to hear from people who listen or watch the show. It's free. I wish I had something I could offer you to do it, but it's free. It should be. It's super short, and I just want to hear everyone's thoughts on that. So make sure you please check out that. And if you're listening, do it right now. Just love to hear you do that survey. I'm just wanting to make the show better for everyone. Not only that, but I made the world of music better with my song Dry Spell. It's been over a month now, out now. It's wherever you stream music. Make sure you're checking that shit out. Stick around to the end of the episode. Should be playing that shit. You can check me out on social media at TheSchweezy everywhere. I'm usually pretty active. I'm most active on Instagram. I don't know. I just like looking at things and memes and shit. And make sure you do all the free shit we can do. Or I should tell you the money things you can do. I need to make an Amazon wish list, and that'll be podcast shit that you can always help me out with. I'm I have a Cash App, PayPal. Those are just great ways to support us and say thank you for being a friend financially. And now we can get to the free shit. Make sure if you're listening on the show, go to our YouTube page. Make sure you're checking out the highlights. You can check out our TikTok too. I post little clips from the show there as well. And that's it's fun shit you can share with your friends, little snippets. And then leave us a comment. I always like to hear what's going on with everyone. People did not like season 1 of The Sopranos, me talking about that. And like, this is one of the greatest shows of all time with one of the worst reviews I've ever seen on this show. The show is not silly. It's one of the most groundbreaking shit I've ever seen. I'm like, shut the fuck up. It's Italians being Italians. Shut up. I don't know if that's the best thing, but I'm gonna get into season 2. I'm gonna do the whole thing, out of spite, and then if you're on the audio platforms, leave us a review and give us a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 star rating. Help us, grow the channel. We just need your thoughts. And I always want to improve this show too, so I'm excited for that. So now we can jump into previous week right now, which is the news from last week being discussed right now as you're listening to it. We're recording on Sunday, September 24th. So let's begin from news.au, which I believe is just Australian news. I don't know. Someone please help me. Katy Perry hinted at bombshell truth about Russell Brand when they divorced. Katy Perry previously revealed she knew the real truth about Russell Brand as the comedian faces accusations of rape and sexual abuse. The U.S. pop star, 38, famously had a whirlwind marriage with the British comedian which lasted just 14 months and has rarely spoken about the reason for their breakdown. Brand, now 48, was hit with sexual abuse allegations at the weekend, of which he vehemently denies. The actor got on the front foot ahead of a joint Channel 4 and Sunday Times of London investigation on Saturday, sharing a lengthy YouTube video revealing he stood accused of very serious criminal allegations. He added the impending media reports were a coordinated attack. Hours later, the stories went public with Brand accused of rape and sexual assault by 4 women who alleged the crimes happened over a 7-year period from 2006 until 2013. Perry, who married Brand in 2010, is yet to comment on the allegations, though a resurfaced interview has raised eyebrows in the wake of the expose about her ex. I felt a lot of responsibility for it ending, but then I found out the real truth, which I can't necessarily disclose because I keep it locked in my safe for a rainy day, Perry told Vogue in 2013. I let go and I was like, this isn't because of me, this is beyond me, so I have moved on from that. Perry is yet to disclose what truth she was alluding to in the interview. The Roar singer, who is now engaged to Orlando Bloom, was famously dumped by Brand via text on New Year's Eve in 2011, with her 2012 documentary Part of Me further shedding light on their tumultuous union. Another resurfaced interview about Brand made headlines Monday, in which Australian pop star Danny Minogue reportedly labeled him as a vile predator. Speaking to the Mirror back in 2006, Minogue spoke about a TV interview she had done with Brand, whom she said took things too far. He is completely crazy and a bit of a vile predator. I certainly don't think he was cured his sex addiction, that's for sure, Minogue said. He wouldn't take no for an answer. He always goes that step too far, never quite far enough to slap his face, but usually too far. Throughout the whole interview, he kept making shocking remarks I can't even repeat. Just uttering the words would make me blush. In his video prior to the claims being made public, Brand suggested there might be an agenda from media organizations and others to target him. He said the claims were extremely egregious and aggressive attacks. These allegations pertain to the time when I was working in the mainstream, when I was in the newspapers, all the time when I was in the movies, he continued. And as I've written about extensively in my books, I was very, very promiscuous. Now, during that time of promiscuity, the relationship I had were absolutely always consensual. I was always transparent about that. Then almost too transparent, and I'm being transparent about it now as well. And to see that transparency metastasized into something criminal that I absolutely deny makes me question, is there another agenda at play? So I'm just gonna fucking eyeball here. Now, you know, I've watched, have I seen Get Me to the Greek? No. I see it advertised. I've seen Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and I've seen a lot of other, like, Russell Brand bullshit. And, like, the weirdest stuff is his fucking YouTube channel. Like, he's, like, trying to be that motivational type speaker, but it's also, like, you need to do mushrooms in, like, ayahuasca and shit. I've never done ayahuasca. I've heard it's good. But, like, he's like, yeah, it's like, I want to make your life better. But you also need to be doing drugs and listen to my advice. He just has that vibe, though. Like, you know, and I bet the ladies out here are going to understand this when I say it. But he has that vibe of, yeah, he does have the vibe of, like, he won't take no for an answer type of shit. And I think with most women, I think it's like, I don't want to have sex with you, and then he won't just say no. And I think it's one of those that, and you know, and I don't know if it counts, this counts, you know. It's like when you're like harassing a woman nonstop, you know, and then she's like, fine, you know, and I think that's like his move, you know, and that's the weird thing, you know, and I always think it's weird when guys have to resort to that, especially guys at like Russell Brand's level of fame, you know? Like, I don't know, man. If you have to, if a woman's not sucking your dick, you know, like immediately, you know, willingly, I think willingly is the key word there. I think you need to figure some shit out, dude. And like, oh my God, dude, if you want to cringe, just go to fucking Russell Brand's YouTube page, dude. I don't know if it's, maybe turn on an ad blocker or some shit, but, so he doesn't get any money. But dude, it's like, let me just Google. I'm just gonna Google exactly or just gonna hop on YouTube and just put in Russell Brand YouTube, and let's just look at his popular uploads. Okay, Russell Brand. Let's go to his channel. Yep. Okay, so my top picks this month is an interview he's doing with fucking Tucker Carlson. Cool guy. Where's his popular uploads? Wellbeing. He has a whole fucking wellbeing and self-care. It's been a while since, well, I'm taking a look. Let me look at his videos. Fucking 2 days ago, he has this fucking video, so ... Oh yeah, this is, and as a fan of pop punk music, I can tell a good apology for sexual assault when I see one. I can see it. What's his fucking, oh yeah, January 6th, what really happened? Further investigate, oh, he's gotten super Republican. Well, let me go to his channel again. Oh my God, dude. Why we are really sending illegal cluster bombs to Ukraine. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? You are an actor. Like, what the fuck do you know, dude? What the like, am I weird? What the fuck does this guy know? Shut the fuck up. Anyways, though, I'm curious what Katy Perry has to say about him. It's probably just fucking blackmail, dude. Everyone, I don't know, it's just easy to get blackmail people, you know. I think I figured that out, you know. That's why I keep my life private and then talk about it on the internet. So cool stuff. Not really, but it happened. So, like, I don't know. Like, you just look at the guy, you know, he's like a sexual predator. He just looks like a sexual predator. I got that vibe in like 2008 when Forgetting Sarah Marshall came out. I got that vibe like sexual predator right there, dude. Anyways, though, rest in peace, Russell Brand. I hope I never see you ever again. I hope this is the end of you. Actually, no, things will happen, and I don't know what's going to happen to him. All right, article of the week. I think we have J-Lo Pink. I don't know. Jalopnik. This is from them. The very real Piss Jug Man. Piss Jug Man. If it's Jugman, okay. The very real Piss Jug Man is on a mission to clean up truck stops. The truckers may not get as much attention as other blue-collar workers, but the economy would literally collapse without them. Unfortunately, like in many industries, companies aren't exactly willing to pay them enough and put a ton of pressure on them to do more work for less pay, which means they don't always have time to do things like take time to stop and pee in an actual bathroom. That leads to many of them relieving themselves in bottles, which they also don't always take the time to dispose of properly. But if you've been frustrated by the number of piss jugs you've been seeing at truck stops lately, the very real, not at all fake Salina 52 truck stop, the only truck stop serving the Weber Valley region, is ready to clean things up with the new mascot that no one knew we needed. Meet Piss Jug Man. Piss Jug Man, who is also definitely a real mascot and not photoshopped one bit, is pissed that so many truckers are leaving their piss jugs around truck stops. He's here to make sure you know that you're in trouble if you're in trouble. God damn it. You're in trouble. I wish I had the soundboard. I'm ready to get the soundboard back. If you don't throw them away properly, and even better, he's willing to pose for pictures with your kids as long as you pay him $5. What Piss Jug Man will do if he finds you dropping your piss jugs in the parking lot instead of throwing them out, we're not exactly sure. Piss on you? Question mark? Dunk you in a giant piss jug? Question mark? Waterboard you with piss? Question mark? Anything is a possibility, but we sure know we wouldn't want to risk finding out. Just look at that face, that build. If there's one thing we know, is that Piss Jug Man is not someone you want to piss off. So make sure you properly dispose of your piss jugs or else. First of all, I'm thinking what we're all thinking, especially people just listening to this and not reading what I'm reading, is that it's Jugman, Jug, and it makes it look like Jugman. Because like it only works with like Batman, Superman. It doesn't work like that, but Jugman, I think that's how you would say it, right? So they needed to do the good old Spider-Man dash, you know, in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, piss jugs and truckers, like, I know, it makes sense why they would do that. Like, if you don't know anything about truckers, I do. I used to work at a company that did stuff for truckers. It basically, yeah, they are, like, required to... You know, they'll have to be somewhere at a certain time or whatever, so, you know, you have to make the trip and, you know, and then they try to, like, you know, and then, you know, every job's like, oh, you better be working or else, you know. It's like, you know, sometimes, like, I like a job where it's like, if there's nothing to do, you don't have to do anything. But if there's stuff to do, you can do things. I don't like it when jobs, like, make it up as, like, if you have time to lean, you have time to clean. Like, how about you fucking pay these people better? They're not fucking... They don't need to be working exactly every fucking second. You're not paying them enough for that. And truck drivers can make a little bit more than that, but yeah, but if we're going to make the culprit of why truckers have piss jugs in the first place, it's the companies that were, I don't think any fucking guy, like, when you're a kid, you're like, one day I'm going to grow up and I'm going to drive trucks all across America and maybe some other places. And doing so, I can't wait. I'm gonna have my one hand I'm gonna have my knees on the wheel, and I'm trying to like just dig in the back, trying to fucking pull out my fucking empty 1 gallon jug or my jug that already has piss in it. And so, yeah, that's cool. Truck drivers, taking their hands and possibly their eyes off the road, just big ass vehicles, digging through their back seats, having to pull out their piss jug. They pull out one. Now that's a bottle for something else. And so you find your piss jug, and then, you have to unscrew the cap. They're still driving, FYI. I'm just letting you know, they're still fucking driving. So, like, you're one hand on there, and then you have to, like, pull your dick out, which, depending on the clothes they're wearing, is already going to be a problem. They got to stick their fucking dick in there. I don't even know how women piss in jugs, like, to be honest with you. That's questions for heaven right there. How do women pee in gallon jugs? Like, I don't know. That's a good question. Anyways, these truck drivers are pulling their fucking dicks out, having to stick it into the piss jug, and then fucking letting go, and then, like, they have to, that's why, when you pee outside, it's just the best, because, like, you don't have to worry about aiming or shit, you just have to make sure it's on grass, and that's not the hardest thing to do, but, and when it's, like, a very precise area, it's difficult. So, yeah. And so, you heard what I described. Do we really want this on our roads? Talk to your government. I don't even know who you fucking talk to. Talk to a fucking rich asshole. He'll tell you to, like, hey, man, let your drivers take pisses instead of fucking doing that. Or, I'm with you, truck drivers, but you could, like, find a patch of grass and then just pour it out. And then if you do it at night, people can't see it's pee. So there you go. Solve this problem. We don't need piss jug man after all. I figured this out. I figured out the problem. All right, here we go. Last article is from Unilad. I think that's how you say it. Fans confused after Lizzo receives humanitarian award and gives ridiculous acceptance speech. Lizzo's speech at Black Music Action Coalition Gala has left people online divided. The Truth Hurts songstress attended the prestigious night yesterday, September 21st, and rocked up in a black sleeveless silk gown. Lizzo, whose real name is Melissa Vivian Jefferson, went on to win the Quincy Jones Humanitarian Award and took to the stage to accept her award and say thank yous. At the beginning of her speech, the 35-year-old said she needed this right now. God's timing is always on... Oh, I should do it, Lizzo and Brusha. Misha Waka, Kuku, Jimmy, wah wah. Okay. God's timing is always on time. I've been blessed to receive a lot of incredible awards, but this one truly hits different because humanitarianism. There we go. I'm going to say it right. Is selfless, and to be kind to someone isn't a talent, she said. Elsewhere in her speech, Lizzo discussed doing the right thing. The singer then said to the crowd, "It's easy to do the right thing when everybody's watching you, but it's what you do in those moments where nobody's watching that defines who you are. I'm going to continue to be who I am, no matter who's watching. I'm going to continue to amplify the voices of marginalized people because I have a microphone and I know how to use it." But her speech has divided people online, with some hailing her words as ironic and ridiculous. The comments come in the wake of Lizzo facing lawsuits from some of her former backup dancers. 3 of her ex-dancers filed a suit last month in Los Angeles Superior Court, where they accused the popular singer of sexual harassment and creating a hostile work environment. Lizzo now reportedly plans on countersuing them, as the songstress has vehemently denied the allegations made against her. These last few days have been gut-wrenching, difficult, and overwhelmingly disappointing, she said in a statement at the time of their filing. My work ethic, morals, and respectfulness have been questioned. My character has been criticized. Usually I choose not to respond to false allegations, but these are as unbelievable as they sound and too outrageous to not be addressed. The sensationalized stories are coming from former employees who have already publicly admitted that they were told their behavior on tour was inappropriate and unprofessional. Lizzo has also been named in another lawsuit filed by designer Asha Daniels. In the legal documents, 35-year-old Daniels also accuses wardrobe manager Amanda Nomura of performing stereotypical impressions of black women and calling performers names such as fat, useless, and dumb. Okay. Lizzo. Okay. I'm here to tell you something. Just embrace being a bitch, you know? Like, look, if you've met a fat black lady before, You know they can be bitches. You know, and that's a quality you want sometimes in people. You know, sometimes just because someone's a bitch doesn't mean you can't be friends with them. Okay. And I just like this. I like the fucking writing of this speech. Whoever wrote this speech, fucking, hey, I'm just going to say the opposite of what we're doing and go with that. So it's just like, I'm just like looking at this quote, but it's what you do in those moments where nobody's watching that defines who you are. I'm going to continue to be who I am no matter who's watching. But here's the thing though, like, yeah, that's a true statement, but you saying be who you are, but like, it's what you do in those moments where no one's watching. But what you do in those moments where no one's watching is you have your backup dancers eat vaginal juice covered bananas. And so I don't know. Is Lizzo gonna go away? I heard like in Minnesota, like I guess where she's from. I don't know what fucking place in Minnesota she's from, but apparently she was like as a flautist, like apparently there was some heavy competition in fucking wherever she's from, and she was like the top one for a flautist. So maybe she can do that, you know. I don't know. FNX Fitness, the ultimate destination for fitness enthusiasts looking to reach their peak performance and achieve their health goals. Are you tired of the same old fitness routines that leave you feeling uninspired and unmotivated? Look no further than FNX Fitness, where they bring a fresh and innovative approach to your fitness journey. At FNX Fitness, they believe that true fitness goes beyond just physical strength. It's about nourishing your body and mind and soul to unlock your full potential. That's why they offer a wide range of high-quality supplements and products designed to support your active lifestyle. Fuel your workouts and enhance your recovery with the scientifically formulated supplements. From pre-workout energizers to post-workout recovery blends, FNX Fitness has you covered every step of the way. Their products are carefully crafted using premium ingredients, ensuring you get the nutrients you need to perform at your best. But FNX Fitness is more than just supplements. It's a community of like-minded individuals who share your passion for fitness and well-being. Join their supportive community and gain access to expert advice, workout tips, and motivational content that will keep you inspired and on track towards your goals. They understand that fitness is a personal journey, which is why they offer a wide range of products to cater to your individual needs. Whether you're a seasoned athlete looking to take your performance to the next level or a beginner taking your first steps towards a healthier lifestyle, FNX Fitness has the tools and resources to support you every step of the way. But don't just take my word for it. Join the thousands of satisfied customers who have already experienced the FNX Fitness difference. Transform your fitness routine and unlock your full potential with FNX Fitness. And using our code in the description, you can save 15% off your order from their website. Ready to take your fitness to the next level? Visit their website on your nearest retailer today and discover the power of FNX Fitness. Elevate your performance, fuel your passion, and become the best version of yourself with FNX Fitness. And a reminder, when you use our links, you directly support this show. Cash App, the easiest way to send, spend, and save money with just a few taps on your phone. Are you tired of dealing with the hassle of carrying cash or waiting in long lines at the bank? With Cash App, you can say goodbye to those inconveniences and hello to a seamless financial experience. Sending money to friends and family has never been easier, whether you're splitting the bill at dinner, paying your share of rent, or simply sending a birthday gift. Cash App lets you transfer money instantly, directly from your bank account. No need to worry about writing checks or handling physical cash anymore. But Cash App doesn't stop there. It's complete financial ecosystem right at your fingertips. Use the app to easily pay for your morning coffee, groceries, or even your monthly subscriptions. With just a simple scan or tap, you can make purchases at millions of locations, both online and offline. And here's the best part. Cash App helps you save money too. With its innovative Boost feature, you can unlock exclusive discounts and cashback rewards at popular retailers, restaurants, and even your favorite services. It's like having your own personal saving assistant, always looking out for the best deals. Worried about security? Cash App has you covered. With top-notch encryption and advanced security features, your financial information is always protected. Plus, if you have ever had any questions or concerns, Cash App's dedicated customer support team is available 24/7 to assist you. So why wait? Join millions of satisfied users and experience the convenience, speed, and savings that Cash App brings to your financial life. Download the app today from your app store and start spending and saving money like never before. Luckily, the best part is, if you sign up using the link in the description, you get a free $5 just for signing up. That's literally just free money. So join Cash App today. The future of money is here. And when you use our links, you directly support this show. All right, so I found this BuzzFeed article because I've been thinking about it a lot. And it's something that's I've been thinking about a lot. It's about not having kids. And so, all right, we're in it. This is from BuzzFeed. People who are child-free are sharing their pettiest reasons for not wanting kids, and points were made. Blah, blah, blah. Some of you constantly question if kids are the right choice for me someday, blah, blah, blah. Well, this thread provided me with some humorous, some relatable, and even some petty explanations I couldn't help but share. Okay, so starting off with themselves... I have many reasons that are not petty, of course, but one that fills me with glee is knowing that now that I had my bilateral soppingectomy, my racist narc mother-in-law will never have the grandkids she's so desperate for. That is awesome. Being sterilizing yourself out of spite. That's sterilizing the right word for that? Sterilizing the right... I'm going to say no. But if it is right, then we can continue with it. Best revenge you can give on a parent who desperately wants a grandchild is to not give them one. Because, a lot of times, if they were kind of a dick to you, if you have a kid, you don't want that child being treated like that, and I think it's good. If you're living the mindset of, I had to do it, so they have to do it too, I'm like, no, we need to make the world, first of all, we need to make the world better. We don't need to keep it the same. We should make the world better for everyone. So, stop with that shit. Like that, and, and at some point, do you want your kids around boomers, do you want your kids learning that fucking gross shit that they do? It's I prefer people who speak English, shut up, fuck up. Number 2, I take pride in proving wrong everyone that said I'd change my mind. That is a fun thing. And I was like, you'll change your mind. I mean, my mind is I don't think I'm going to change my mind and I want to have kids, but there is a good possibility a kid could just show up, so, just show up one day. I'm like, I'll like that kid, but I'm not, but yeah, I hate that, I'm like, what point is that to being made, being someday you're going to change your mind. You who say that, what's your end game? You're miserable because you're miserable with a kid, and so you want other people to be miserable with a kid? No, we already have too many people exist already, and to force a life into existence is just the darkest shit, Do it to I want to play grown up, shut up. Number 3, sleeping in / going to bed late. Yeah, and all my friends with kids, I'm I have problems falling asleep. It's not I don't think it's technically insomnia. It's just getting to sleep is a problem. That's the thing though. But eventually I'll pass out. But it's you can't just pass out at 7 a.m. every day. You need to do shit. And then my friends with kids are yeah, I don't have a sleeping problem, and and people are yeah, you don't really have. You need, if you really want to cure your sleeping problem, have a child. I'm I'm not gonna have a child just so I can fucking fall asleep. And even then, when you have a child, you're not gonna get a lot of sleep anyways. So I don't know what fucking argument you're trying to make here. Okay. Also, I should probably mention I don't want to be mean to people with kids. If you have a kid, I'm not gonna I don't want. That is weird. Just because I don't want kids doesn't mean you shouldn't have kids. But make sure you have kids for the right reason. I'll try to continue saying that so I don't just sound like an asshole. Number 4, I'm not done being a kid myself, making up for lost time during my childhood now. That is something really true. And I think I always get questions why are you such a fucking man child? You know, people call me like a man child. And I'm like, well, you know, and I'm always into like retro nostalgia and stuff like that. And I think something I've kind of realized is that like, oh, I want to redo that era of my life. And I think that's like my mindset going into it, you know? And, you know, because like, I don't know, I feel like as like a second child, that was like the whole purpose of my existence was to be a toy for my older brother, you know, like for me, I feel like my child, like it was his childhood and I just had to go along with it. So I think that's me now, is just like, you know, maybe you know, this is a lot of fun. I should do this. Like maybe I can go to Chuck E. Cheese as an adult and stuff like that. Anyways, though, apparently I have one of those like hurt inner childs or something like that. And that's why I'm in therapy. And this is therapy too, because the therapy, the number 2. Chill like that. Number 5, I hate children's TV shows, loud, high pitch, etc., etc. If something in my home is loud, it better fucking be deathcore. Okay. Someone doesn't shower. I don't know. You know, I don't make fun of people who are really into metal, but I can also tell you that none of them shower. And that's a pretty accurate statement when I say guys who are really into metal music don't shower. And I don't know why that's the case. And like, they all have different reasonings for it too. And I just don't get it. But yeah, I heard Bluey's good, and I really want to get into Bluey. But it's kind of the same argument I have with like wanting to like watching like Gilmore Girls or something like that, you know? It's like as a guy watching that shit by myself, it's just kind of weird, you know? And you don't want to do that. But like my little cousin was over watching Peppa Pig. Hello, I'm Peppa Pig, and I'm George. And like I think the whole episode is like Peppa was sick, and then the doctor came over, and he was like, "I guess you're sick." And the doctor was a bear, which I don't know. Doesn't that feel like going to a veterinarian? Is it a doctor or is it a veterinarian? That's the question I have. But it looked like Peppa had like chicken pox, and then they were like, Peppa was like, "Can I have my friend come over?" And the parents were like, "Sure." And then like they had a friend come over. And that was the episode. I'm like, this is like, those are like the dreams you have when you drink cough syrup. Like it's just, that's what Peppa Pig is. It's just a fucking fever dream. That's all it is. Yeah, I'll have to watch that shit. Not having to answer why even once per day to any fucking one. That is the best part. That is the best thing, just waking up. And you don't really realize you have that freedom until you have to hang out with your friends with kids. And they always seem, they can never just have one. They have to have like 5. You know, I never got that. Why does everyone have to have like fucking 5 kids? Just have one. Just enjoy one. You can have one, just, you know? And, you know, and that's why people are like, I'm so stressed out. I'm like, that's why you don't have like 5. You just have one, you know? Is one not good enough? You have to have one for each of you, you know? So, yeah, you know, just part of me just feels like it's other people are like, what parents complain about. It's like, it's your own fucking damn fault. You could have pulled out. Number 7, I didn't want to gain weight. I've had body image issues since middle school. 4 years ago, I lost weight and kept it off, and I've been much more confident since. I don't want to lose that. That's true. You ever see, like, the married couple, like the couple, you know, that got married too young and then had a child immediately, like, after? Like, the only reason they got married is so they could have a kid. And it's like, you know, they couldn't have, like, fucking been married and wait. They had to, like, have a kid immediately. And then, you know, like, the wife, you know, like, she was, you know, she was, like, fairly attractive. And then after one kid, they're like, I don't know, they just make my wiener small, you know? Just like, you really gave up your body, like, for that asshole, you know, that little asshole, you know? 8, sticky fingers. Why are they so fucking sticky? That's true. I always make my friends' kids. If my friends' kids' hands are sticky or whatever, like, you're gonna wash your fucking hands, dude. You're not gonna attempt to grab my goddamn face. You know, I hate it when people touch my face. It's like I don't know. I just have like, I think it's just me, like, traumatized by acne from high school. It's just like, don't touch my face. I don't want to, like, I already touch my face too much, and like, I don't need anyone else's fucking oily fucking skin on there, you know. 9, I like delicate, pretty things. Children damage delicate, pretty things. Yeah, And I also have a lot of audio equipment, and I don't know, it's like, how sometimes it's like, if like something that's like you use every day and is like somewhat kind of important to you and it like breaks or is not working, and it's like, I know it's just an object, but like this helped me do like the things I love. Like if I have like an $800 audio interface, and I always feel like I'm flexing to everyone with their little Scarlett 2i2s or whatever. But like that thing, like incredibly just like I can't do my life without it. I can't podcast, I can't record music, stuff like that. I was like, that's just like my day to day stuff. I can't work with that. So, and children break that shit and they're gross. So, all right. I want the option of leaving whenever I need to. I'm happy where I'm at, but I always want to be able to travel or just straight up move without any worrying about a child's schedule. I would van life, but a kid deserves space, and I don't want to be one of those van life influencers who think a curtain is a wall. Yeah, I've been interested in the van life. I watch like Ryan Toomey makes a lot of videos, and this one chick, Roaming Reckless. I'm interested in her shit. Also, I feel bad. Roaming Reckless, I feel it upsets me because she said her dog Blue had cancer, and I'm like, this is sad. I come here to study the human mind and how people operate, and I don't want to hear about a dog dying, okay? But also, can dogs just not die? Dogs are just, I feel like we should all get a dog, and then like it's gonna be like, when you die, the dog dies with you, kind of thing. And it's not like we kill the dog, but like it's just the same time, But I'm getting ready to die. I'm laying down. The dog just comes up next to me. He's laying down. Old whiskers too, and we just die together. That's what dogs should be. But no, it's not. And also van life, like by yourself is fine. Even as a couple, it's fine. I see like couples with like multiple dogs. I'm like, that sounds rough, pun intended. But like having a kid, like you can't do that with a kid. I wouldn't even want to do it with like a partner unless like I could see, like unless it's like a work thing, That's called music. 11, my cat would hate it if she had to share me. And I hear like stories about like people like, oh, we have our beautiful dog or our beautiful cat who's so kind and would do anything. Dude, I saw a video of like a cat saving a baby from like crawling down the stairs and dying. Like I didn't know cats loved people. They do. I think some cats like people. Yeah, it just depends on their personality. If they've lived with a human that's fed them their whole lives, they're good. But if they had to be like one of those outdoor street cats, for a minute, like. That's a little anger there, And then, like, they have kids, and like, oh, the kid's allergic to cats. And I'm like, we have to give away the cat. We have to put down the cat. I'm like, don't put down the kid, I don't know. I always feel weird with, like, peanut allergies. Apparently you can prevent that. I always just thought, like, oh, you're born with it. Apparently you can prevent peanut allergies, so, and shit like that. So, yeah. I don't know. Figure it out. I like money, silence, and a tidy house. Man, I wish I could be tidy, but money and silence can be good. The silence part, actually, I don't even like that at all. I always have to have like some sound going on. I'm a perfect roommate, I'm perfect to live with. 13, might be cruel, but every time my sister complains about how rowdy her kids get, I think, never going to be me. Yeah, that's like, what is like just like, your dick just goes into itself. I'm like, do not get it. I like to call hanging around my friends' kids birth control, because it reminds me I don't want that. Yeah, so when I just heard like a TV turn on. If you don't like kids, I don't know. They don't belong in breweries. They also smell worse than dog shit. I've never smelled a bad kid. Like, babies have that distinct baby smell. I think it's just because they're new. They still got that vagina smell on them. Yeah, actually, I've been hearing about a lot of breweries opening up that are actually, like, kid-friendly. I think it's more like a family restaurant type of things, you know. But like I think some of them are just breweries, and they're like kids can come here. You're like they can't drink, but they can come out and hang out. It's more like a family. I guess they're trying to make like a more family place for adults to hang out and kids to hang. I don't know. It always seems weird to take kids to restaurants. Like you know, like I don't know. Like when you go to a bar, you just want to sit around, hang out. But like when you have your kids there, it's like it's different. But yeah, no. So I don't know. I don't ever really get the smell, you know. They like when they are sweaty, they do. But like yeah. Number 15, to prove my mom wrong from that time when I was 10, she told me after I foolishly told her I didn't want to have children when I grew up, but having children is the most important thing a woman can do with her life. I have done some seriously cool shit with my life then that did not in any way involve having a child. Yeah, I guess, you know, I'm a guy, so it's like not that big of a deal for me. You know, I just be like, don't be like that guy in the Bible, just start jizzing on the floor. But yeah, for women, it's different. And, you know, I think I also have to think about it as me being like, I don't want kids, but, like, I'm always going to have the option to, like, be able to have kids unless I learn I have, like, terrible swimmers or whatever. But, like, women, you know, eventually they're like, oh, you can't have kids anymore. You know, they eventually get to that point. Like, no more eggs, you know, or all the eggs are dead. You know, or I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't have a woman's body, so, you know, there's only so much I know about another gender's body, you know. And you're like, well, aren't you a genius? I'm like, yeah. All right, number 16. I want to spend my money on my games and books, but not on children's toys and books. I'm like, yeah, I guess you're still fucking buying books. You know, I saw a thing. It was like a kid. It's like he's read 1,000 books before kindergarten. I'm like, his parents are not fun because his parents won't get him an iPad. I say iPad, but it could be any similar thing. I think there is a ranking to what kind of tablet you see a kid on, you know? Like a new iPad, rich parents, spoiled kid. Old iPad, the parents needed a new iPad, and the parents wanted a new iPad, and they gave the old one to the kid. You know, sometimes you just get hand-me-downs, you know? And I think those are good things because it's not always like a good iPad, you know, either too, and it could have problems already. So, you know, there's that, and that's just more convenience or what out of anything. There's like the kid friendly ones. Those are just like I don't want to spend a lot of money on this. My kids are irresponsible, and then there's like other ones that are super cheap and they just barely work. You know, it's like I think this is just for my kid to look at for a couple hours so I can like fucking have my peace. You know? Anyways, though, yeah, so parents, get your kids something like an iPad, you know, if you're a good parent. And then what I've learned is if you're a parent, if sometimes you need to punish your kid when they start mouthing off. And if they don't have anything, if they don't have any possessions, then you have nothing to use as punishment. So you give them stuff to take away. That's what my cousin did, buying my little cousin like a Switch Lite. Funny. Just it was like, yeah, well, because I was like, why don't you get the dockable one? Because they always like to come over and play Mario Kart. And then she was like, well, we report gets in trouble. I'm sorry, I said his name, but if he gets in trouble, he has to like, you know, it's usually been no TV or no YouTube or whatever. And then like his dad is upset because then he has to watch YouTube on his phone. He can't watch on the TV. So they're like, yeah, now we're just gonna take away the Switch. Not having to worry about school districts or being close to schools when moving or relocating. Oh my God. Like that is something like I've like never had to think about, like for real. It's just like, are the schools in this neighborhood good? Does not fucking matter because I don't have to worry about it. And also I shouldn't be hanging out of schools anyways, unless I'm like legitimately working, you know? So also a good thing. Fashion is my pettiest reason as to why I'm child-free because I love dressing up and doing my makeup. I would hate to give it up due to the lack of time and energy because all of it would go to raising kids. Forget about wearing heels as you can't run to catch your kids in them or you'll snap your ankle. I'm a huge fashionista. I couldn't see myself not being one. I think the big thing, I want to say the fashion you want to live, you know, and wear and stuff like that. I'm going to say that, yeah, that the way you want to dress is not helpful for kids. But like, yeah, you can still be fashionable and have kids, you know. I'm always snooping around the hot moms, I see what they're wearing. I always see what they're wearing, interesting stuff. So like, you can be fashion forward, but like there's more like, but then you have to get into like mom fashion, and then mom fashion is going to be different from single woman fashion. So good, unless you're a guy. Fashionista, and then you'd be the gayest man I've ever seen in my life. All right, and we finally made it to the last one. I'm self-centered. I don't like having to live my life around others' needs. Making myself happy is my primary goal in life. I live for me. I view my purpose in this life as being able to cater to my every need. I want to be able to pursue whatever I like, whenever I like, however I like, with no restrictions. To be a parent means you have to be selfless for decades. That sounds like pure hell. I'm not cold or evil, and people have always come to me for advice and support and find me dependable. But if I had to be a parent, I'd resent my kids so much. And no child deserves a parent like that. There we go. And a lot of people, I really wish I could make every person read that. If someone's like, let's have another child. And I wish I could actually make someone read that statement, and be, just read that statement and be like, is that me or is that not me? If it is you, don't have kids. If it isn't you, then go raw or whatever. But yeah. So now I think it's time to answer. What do I like about not having kids, or why I'm choosing to be probably child free for the most part? I feel like part of me is like saying that there's like the trauma you grew up with, and I think there's part of me saying like, I'm gonna prove that I'm gonna try to be better than I'm gonna show off. Like, and I don't know. I feel like I have to like, you should work on it. You shouldn't go into parenting thinking like, I'm gonna do better than my parents, and I'm like do this all this bad shit my parents used to do and stuff like that. I'm like, that is not a good way to go into parenting and shit like that. That is not a good way. I don't know. I got a lot of, and it's just weird. Like, I just think about all the stuff I have going on in my life and all the anxiety, stuff like that, therapy and stuff like that. And just like having to have all that shit go on in my life, and then also having to raise a kid, and, the kid getting like partial of like just like the stress and anxiety I'm going through, and then like part of it's gonna have to get taken out on them. I don't know why it would be, and I don't want to do that. And I don't know. And sometimes I wish I wasn't alive. I'm fine, okay, and I just think it's like, and for me, I feel like it's cruel to force someone into existence, and then they grow up, and you're like, all right, you had to find a job, and you're like, what if what I enjoy doing doesn't pay me? It's like, well, you're gonna have to work a job that you fucking hate. You're gonna hate your life. You're gonna develop a drinking or drug problem, stuff like that. I'm like, why would I force someone to just like suffer? Existing can just be suffering a lot of times. A lot of times it can be good, but a lot of times it's just straight suffering. And so, for me, I just like, when you have bad days or bad, like just a long time is just bad. You're like, imagine like, when you're just, you just feel like you're having a bad couple months. Imagine being like, I want to force someone else to do this. Like, I don't know. Don't want to do that. And so, yeah, I guess that's more my reason. It's probably more just like mental health stuff I still have to work through and stuff like that. Am I opposed to like having my own kids? I'm like, I'm not against it. I don't want to like force it to happen. That's just my mindset. I don't think I want to force the kid to happen. And if you have a kid, good for you. And I hope just be a good, just try to be the best parent you can be, and shit like that. And, don't be the crazy sports parent either. That's also a case. Drizly, the ultimate convenience for all your alcohol needs, delivered right to your doorstep. Tired of making last-minute trips to the liquor store or dealing with crowded aisles and long checkout lines? With Drizly, your favorite drinks are just a few taps away, making your alcohol shopping experience easier and more enjoyable than ever before. Drizly brings the liquor store to you. offering an extensive selection of beer, wine, spirits, and more. Browse their vast catalog of top quality brands, local favorites, and specialty beverages, all conveniently organized on their user-friendly app or website. With Drizly, there's no need to leave the comfort of your home. Simply choose your favorite drinks, place your order, and let their reliable delivery partners handle the rest. Whether you're hosting a party, relaxing after a long day, or simply stocking up for the weekend, Drizly ensures that your drinks are delivered promptly and securely. But Drizly isn't just about convenience, it's about choice. Discover new flavors, explore unique craft brews, or find the perfect bottle of wine to complement your meal. With Drizly's vast selection, you have the freedom to choose exactly what you want when you want it. Worried about the hassle of age verification? Drizly has you covered. Their delivery partners are trained to ensure responsible alcohol delivery, making sure that only those of legal drinking age receive their orders. Your safety and the safety of your community is their top priority. Join the millions of satisfied customers who have already embraced the convenience and simplicity of Drizly. Say goodbye to the hassle of traditional alcohol shopping and hello to the ease of having your favorite drinks delivered to your doorstep. That's not all. Using our link in the description gives you $5 off your first order, which can greatly enhance your night, if you know what I'm saying. Ready to elevate your drinking experience? Download the Drizly app or visit our website today and experience the future of alcohol shopping. Cheers to a new way of enjoying your favorite drinks with Drizly. And remember, when you use our links, you directly support this show. Honey, your ultimate online shopping companion that saves you time and money effortlessly. Are you tired of endlessly searching for coupon codes or missing out on the best deals when shopping online? Say goodbye to those frustrations and hello to Honey, the free browser extension that revolutionizes your online shopping experience. Honey is your personal shopping assistant that automatically finds and applies the best coupon codes at checkout, helping you save money with just a few clicks. No more wasted time scouring the internet for discounts. Honey does the work for you, ensuring you never miss out on a great deal again. But Honey doesn't stop at coupon codes. It goes the extra mile to ensure you get the best price possible. With Honey's innovative price history feature, you can track the price changes of your favorite products over time. This means you'll always know if you're getting the best deal or if it's better to wait for a price drop. And the best part, Honey works seamlessly with over 30,000 online retailers, including popular brands across fashion, tech, home goods, and more. Whether you're shopping for a new wardrobe, upgrading your electronics, or sprucing up your living space, Honey has your back, ensuring you get the best value for your money. Worried about privacy and security? Rest assured, Honey is committed to protecting your personal information. They never sell or share your data, and their browser extension is designed with top-notch security measures to keep your online shopping experience safe and secure. Join the millions of satisfied users like me who have already saved millions of dollars with Honey. Download the Honey browser extension today and unlock a world of savings every time you shop online. Don't miss out on an incredible deal and the chance to save money effortlessly. Experience the power of Honey and take your online shopping to a whole new level. Honey, the sweetest way to shop online. And remember, when you use our links, you directly support this show. All right, it's time for Oh No, Our Table, the podcast that usually has sound drops in the segment where I just answer questions and solve some problems for you, and I helped 0 people. First question. I've seen some comments on social media where people have said that they masturbate over people they know, like their crushes or someone hot in private. People say it's wrong to do unless they have consent. Want to know your opinion. So basically, yeah, you're spelled wrong, masturbating over your crush or someone that you know in private. People say that it's wrong and they have not consented to you masturbating over them in private, and a lot of people seem to support that. I find it odd, as I thought plenty of people fantasize about their crush, so this way of thinking perplexed me, so I wanted to see if it was a shared opinion. The ethics of jerking off to people, you know. Welcome to my TED Talk. I think this is a loaded question. First of all, I think this only applies to people who masturbate in private, not people who fucking jerk off on the subway and shit like that, or in Subway sandwiches. But so I think we need to talk about them. And I'm also going to assume like I said, and I think it's also assumed that no one else is in the room when this happens. It's like you by yourself jerking off, and you're going through your spank bank. We all have a spank bank. Just thinking about chicks, or ladies, some of you post some shit on social media that's easy to, choke the chicken to. So I think, in my mind, I say, yes, it's fine to do that shit. Fuck, like, don't stop yourself from having a good time. However, I think it's also safe to say that no one wants to hear about it. Like, I jerked off to you last night. No one wants to hear that shit, okay? No woman's like, oh, really? What'd you think about it? Like, maybe she's into you, but usually the guys we're talking about jerking off to a chick are not the kind of people, not the kind of guys who are just, easily dating and shit like that. So, yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with jerking off, but keep it to yourself. And I think everyone should just keep their jerk off fantasies to themselves. Men, women, others, genders out there, they should just really learn to keep that to themselves. Because one, if you're in a relationship, feelings are going to get hurt, and jealousy is going to happen, and shit like that. So, yes, it's okay to jerk off to other people, but no one should have to hear about it, okay? I'm a genius. Is it normal for men to have a favorite porn actress? Some time ago, while drunk and joking around, my boyfriend mentioned having a favorite porn actress. We laughed it off and never discussed it again. Recently, I saw a tweet where someone expressed concern about their partner having a favorite porn actress. Many people commented that it was disrespectful and not normal. I personally don't mind and love my boyfriend, but I'm curious to know what others think. To me, watching porn and being intimate with my partner are separate things. What are your thoughts on this? So I think, here's how I really want to go forward with this. Yeah, if you're a fella who looks at porn, we have a favorite porn actress. But, like, if you're in a relationship with another lady, sometimes... Ladies, I'm going to tell you, sometimes men like you so much. Men like you so much that they'll scour Pornhub. Right? They'll scour that shit looking for an actress who looks just like you. And then disrespectful thoughts go into his head. That's also. So, ladies, you just realize that if a man says to you, I really do think this is a weird thing to say, but I do think it's probably the best compliment you'll ever get. Hey, I found a porn star that looks like you. Then look up the porn star, and even if you don't think you look like them, notice if they're, like, hot or not. And, like, you ladies, I really do think one of the highest that's a very good compliment. Like, if someone says you look like a hot porn star, ladies, I gotta tell you, that's probably a man's, like, that's the best compliment a man can give you. I'm telling you right there. You may not know it yet, but there is. But yes, we all have favorite porn actresses. Do y'all want to hear mine? I don't really want to say mine right now, let's see. Who's one who would not... And I've talked to a few, too. That's the problem. Like... Well, I mean, not like... Yeah, I've talked to a few. And I gotta say... yeah, I don't want to give those names out. But yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Like, it's just kind of, ladies, it's just kind of like watching a rom-com. You're like, hey, I love this guy, Same like that. It's just, men just prefer to watch them get naked and pounded. It's just, the same thing. But there's we always have it too far and shit like that. But, like, ladies, go up to your man. Honestly, though, if he doesn't have a favorite porn actress, ladies, I think he's gay. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think you have to be compulsively looking at porn or whatever. But if you're a guy and you tell me you don't look at porn, unless, like you said, like, I had a problem, I had to stop, Unless you're like that and you're just, never did. People who always just say shit like that are just fucking red flags to me. If they're like, yeah, I just don't drink. Like, I understand, like, okay, maybe you don't like alcohol or, like, the taste. It happens. But then you're like, no, I don't have any vices. I'm like, you are doing something very dark, and I am terrified for my life. You don't drink, you don't smoke, or do any other drugs, It's just nice hearing someone has a vice, because it's like, that living has gotten to them, you know? Because people who aren't like that, and like, living hasn't gotten to me yet. I'm like, living has to get to everyone. If you're 30 and you don't have a vice, even if you're just like, Mom, Dr. Pepper, or it's like, oh, because even then it's like, oh, I really like sugar and sweets and stuff like that. I'm like, okay. I'm like, you know, but yeah. If a guy does not have a favorite porn star, like, he's gay or he's hiding something dark. Which profession is overhyped and not worth the struggle it brings? Which profession might get you a lot of money or name, but worth it? Okay. Thinking about myself, because that's what this show. I'm just thinking about myself. I will tell. I really want to tell everyone: do not get into recording music or just like music tech. Anything. If your school has like a music tech program or whatever, do not sign up. I mean, like, it's fun and it's awesome to know how to record, but there's just so much resources like for free out there, and like, and I do think for a lot of times even getting good recordings is just spending money. You know, that's like, at the end of the day, that's how you get a good recording, is just spending money on it. And, you know, and even if you're like, oh, maybe we can record ourselves, we can save some money. You still got to spend money to buy all the studio equipment and shit like that. And like, it just seems like every band has one guy who's into recording or whatever. And so it's just I think recording, especially recording music, is an oversaturated market. Like, if you go to school and you're like, I'm going to go to school for music production because I want to be a music producer or like an engineer in a studio or something like that, here's what's going to happen. If you don't want to hustle, then you're just going to go into live sound. You're going to be like the live sound guy at a hotel or a high school or some shit. So, like, either just give up on that dream and do that in your free time. Your other options, you know, going to being either the engineer or the producer, is like the only way you can even make a career is you have to basically do unpaid internships and be an unpaid intern for like 2 to 3 years, and eventually they might give you a paying job at the studio, or they'll just continue taking advantage of you. Because why would they start paying you if you're just willing to do that shit for free? And there's way too many people willing to do shit for free in recording. And like, I don't know, I wish I could, because the people you want them to stop are not going to stop because they're ass kissers and stuff like that. It's just a very oversaturated market right now. Like, if anyone post on Facebook, just like, hey, I'm looking for someone to record me and my band, you know, or whatever, you're going to get like 75 comments. I don't care where you're from. You're going to get too many comments about everything. And like, it's just like getting yourself to stand out in a field is just impossible. So, yeah, I think recording, I wouldn't say music, not so ever, but I mean, you got to be realistic with it. Like, if you enjoy playing music and your just biggest concern, I just want to play, like, you're just being a cover band or some shit. Like, you have to accept that. Like, you're probably not going to be playing with an original artist. You're probably going to be playing in cover bands if all you want to do is just play live. If you want to be an original band, good fucking luck. And yeah, I feel like every other career field isn't that hard. Like, I just feel like music, I don't know, that's me complaining. Like, it's just like, how am I supposed to compete with someone who's willing to, like, has rich parents and is willing to work for free for 3 years? I'm like, how? Like, there's, like, I did my internship for, like, 3 months, and it was supposed to be 6 months, and I'm like, I got my college credit, and I'm like, I'm out. I told them I'd do 6 months, I'm like, I'm out. And you're like, yeah, and like, they're like, okay. Just like, I can't, you know, and like, it's just like, I don't understand how people can do it. Like, you have to have rich parents. That's why, like, everyone who's famous is a fucking industry plant, because it's just like, to even get anywhere, you have to have like a down payment on shit, you know? And it's like, oh yeah, I could be a professional music producer if my parents paid for everything, you know, and stuff like that. And it's like, there's only so much you can do. It's like, you go to a studio, you're like, okay, you're expecting me to be here 16 hours out of the day, unpaid, and then I'm supposed to go home, and how am I supposed to pay rent? You know, it's just shit like that. That's going it. So, music production, recording, audio engineering, all overhyped. Don't do it. It's bad. What are good hobbies to get into that would be interesting to most women? I understand no delusion that the hobbies I'm currently interested in probably have a combined women population of like 2, with both already being in a relationship. Mentioning those hobbies to other women is just going to paint me as a loser. I don't really have a good perception of what kinds of hobbies women like seeing from men they're interested in. Does anyone have any tips for good ones to get into that wouldn't make women immediately cringe if I talk about them? So, I wonder what your 2 hobbies are. So, yeah, don't give up the hobbies you like doing, but if you're wanting to like find a hobby that, women get into, like that's like right now, like when I play gigs like that, I'm like, I don't want to do a gig that women, like I don't want to be in a music group or anything that doesn't have women in it, That's my rule. So like that's why I don't play metal music, is because women don't listen to that shit. Except for like the 5 that do, and like the 5 that do always have a partner. So I like gaming, and I think I like video games a lot. First person shooters are, I don't know, 50-50 if you can get a woman into that, but you have to find games like, Pokemon's fun because, you both have a Switch, and then, you're doing teams together and you're kind of going on this journey together, and the game is fun. I play Fortnite with real life women, and they seem to enjoy it. And so, Fortnite, Animal Crossing, you can definitely get a chick into Animal Crossing. That's hard. Stardew Valley is a good one too. So it's like, I think gaming could work. If gaming is one of them, it sounds like gaming is one of them. Just gotta find a chick that's like, even if she doesn't play video games, like is willing to open up about playing video games and stuff like that. What do women like? That's a good question. They like candles. Women like candles or some shit. Just doing. Women. Okay, like I don't think concerts. Music is pretty liked by everyone. But like I said, you gotta go to a concert that women will actually be at. Don't go to some metal show. Okay, like they're not gonna be there. They will not be there. And yeah, it sounds like you're into probably Magic the Gathering, to be honest with you. 'Cause there's no chicks in the Magic the Gathering. Yeah, so yeah, I like concerts. If you want to if you want to get married, go to church. Like that, you'll find chicks fast. But they're all out of their mind. So good luck there. Yeah, I hope that didn't help you. What is the most terrifying thing you've discovered as an adult? Well, the biggest thing I've learned is that apparently the people in porn are not in love with each other. And that was a hard pill to swallow, because like I thought they were in love, I thought like they loved each other. That's why they're fucking pounding each other. But no, and seriously though, I think my real one is, I don't know, and this is kind of just like an entertainer type of thing, where stuff like that. And like I think about like music venues, like if you play at a music venue, the people who own the venue do not give a shit if you're like the greatest musician of all time, bad, or if your band is really good or not. They don't care. They don't even care if your band's good. Like you could be the Foo Fighters, and like the bar does not care if the Foo Fighters shit good or not. What the bar cares about is if you as a band can get people in the door into like their bar or the venue and pay for tickets. Like they just want to use you for money. So like they're like you can suck as much as you want as long as you get people coming in the door. Like that's all that matters. And everything is just paying people. Like I don't know. I've been kind of annoyed at industry plants lately, and it's just like, yeah, if I had, it's just, I get annoyed. Like, if I had rich parents, yeah, I would probably be way, my music career would be way better if I just had my rich daddy and stuff like that. I don't know. It's just like, and it's weird, and I think this is just very important for anyone going into like an artistic field. It's just like, most of the time, people don't care if you're good or not. They don't care if you're good. They don't care if you're bad. You could be dog shit. All they care about is making money. So if you can make money, it's just like Ben Folds said, if you can't draw a crowd, draw dicks on a wall. And that's why people like Jason Aldean and whoever bumfuck country dumbasses out there these days. Like, that's all country music is. It's just like, will this make us money? Yes. Okay, let's do it. My boyfriend told me today, I love your personality because I'm not in love with those flat tits or dry pussy. It was uncalled for and way too far. Cried like 3 times since. I feel upset with him and my body, especially because sex is so vulnerable and I really trusted that he found me attractive and I wish he thought I was beautiful as I find him. So there's a couple options you can do. Wait, how old are you? You're 17 and you said you have a dry pussy. Okay. If you're on birth control, that's the only thing I've ever noticed. The only time I've ever noticed a woman being dry is when she's on birth control. Just, that's a me problem. So I'm just struggling from success. It's the only time I've met a dry woman. Usually just smells like a fish market anywhere I go. So if that's the case, then for your dryness, look, I don't know. It's like it's either got a wet pussy that's very pregnantable, or I'm dry. We have to use some lube, and you can bust nuts inside me. So, and the nice thing about that is you can't finish once, you got lube. So that's cool. So yeah, but I don't know how fat have you gotten? You're only 17 though, too. Like, flat tits and dry pussy. Okay, so I'm gonna guess you're probably in the skinny side. I don't know. Like, I would ask him. When someone's like criticizing you a lot, and sometimes it's like joking around criticizing. It's like, what am I supposed to do? It's like with shit like that. It's like, oh wow, you criticize something I'm actually kind of self-conscious about. What do you want me to do? Like, I'm not the tallest guy in the world, and so when women are like, I don't know, I'd like you, but you're not tall enough for me, I'm like, well, what do you want me to do? Because, the surgery to extend your legs sucks, and I don't want to do that, and shit like that. But when it's like weight, it's like, we can all lose weight. Like, we think we can't, but we can. Some of us a little harder. Ozempic exists now. Just find a shady doctor to get Ozempic from, or whatever, So like that. So you either have to, if you're just skinny, you're just a skinny bitch, like, yeah, tell him, what do you want me to do? You want me to get a boob job? I'm 17 years old. So like that. And you guys are young, so I think this is kind of a guy that's going to be on your, like, list of ex-boyfriends. You're like, I can't believe I dated that guy. I'm such an idiot. So, I think that's the best place I'm going to kill you for, to help you out with. And finally, on to our last question. Cheated on my boyfriend with the girl he wanted us to have a threesome with. How do I go from here? My boyfriend and I went out for drinks and he expressed interest in having a threesome. I reluctantly agreed and we ended up making out with another girl who was interested. However, things took a bad turn when she got very drunk and my boyfriend tried to take advantage of her. I intervened and told him to sleep on the sofa. The next morning I woke up with the girl in my arms and we ended up sleeping together. I feel guilty for cheating on my boyfriend and uncomfortable with his behavior. I'm unsure how to proceed and need some outside perspective. Is this relationship a dead end? I mean, with that chick, it's probably not. Just, to be honest with you, I don't know. Like, I don't know. This is belt territory. Well, this is like swinger-ish territory, and that's the weird thing. I thought, like, that's the thing, though. When you're with a couple, when you're doing that shit like that. If you're already like, let's have a threesome, let's add another person into this relationship, and then they're just like, I just want to fuck you, and you're like, okay, and shit like that. Is there any beef you got with this guy? Are you the one who suggested like dating chicks? Honestly, it kind of just sounds like you're gay. Sounds like you want to lick roast beef. So that's kind of what it sounds like to me. Boyfriend tried taking advantage of her. I'm gonna take your word for it. But also question: was he trying to take advantage of her, or was she just trying to fuck you and not him? just, I'm not victim blaming. I just like to know all the facts, and I'm not trying to be mean. So, anyways, though, it sounds like you do not. Sounds like this person you were with does not like men. And what I will suggest for you is, if there is a next time, you should make sure, be like, you gotta fuck both of us, okay? That's the rule. You gotta fuck both of us, okay? And, yeah. And with that being said, thank you for checking out this episode of TheSchweezy, the Lord's trademark favorite podcast. Dry Spell out now, wherever you stream music. We got a survey in the link in our description. Please fill that out so we can, so I can make this show better for you. And we got Cash App, we got PayPal in the link, in the Linktree link, and what that'll do is help support us financially, and free shit you can do. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you go check out our YouTube page. Leave us a comment, subscribe, share the highlights with your friends, and if you're on an audio platform, give us a review and give us a 5, 4, 3, 2, or 1-star rating. So, honk if you love butt drugs. Stay awesome. I've been going through a dry spell, not spending my time, well, I overthink. I wanna go back to better nights, kissing girls who look nice under the sheets. I got no motivation, I've been self-medicating. I don't know how to get better, guess it's now or never. I think it's time for a comeback. These last few years have been wasted away. This dry spell's making it difficult for things to ever change. I've been going through a dry spell, sleeping in a hotel all by myself. I don't wanna miss my past loves, cause they only come up when I'm alone. And I have no serotonin, I'm just drinking alone, and I don't know how to get better. I guess it's now or never. I think it's time for a comeback. These last few years have been wasted away. This dry spell's making it difficult for things to ever change. Another night with sativa, I'm all alone and nobody cares. Same shit, different toilet, I'm stuck in a cycle of unrepair. I think it's time for a comeback. These last few years have been wasted away. This dry spell's making it difficult for things to ever change. Another night with sativa, I'm alone and nobody cares. Same shit, different toilet, I'm stuck in a cycle of unrepair. Thank you for tuning in to TheSchweezy, the Lord's trademark favorite podcast, and joining me on this incredible journey. I hope you've enjoyed the valuable insights and engaging discussion I brought to your ears. To ensure you never miss an episode, hit that subscribe button now. By subscribing, you'll receive automatic updates whenever we release new content, keeping you in the loop with the latest episodes and topics. Subscribing not only guarantees that you'll never miss a beat, but also helps support our show. Your subscription plays a crucial role in helping us continue to bring you high quality content and maintain our podcast growth. So whether you're listening on your favorite podcast platform or watching our YouTube channel, take a moment to click that subscribe button. Join our community of passionate listeners and be part of the journey. Personally, I appreciate your support, and together, we can make this podcast even better. So don't wait any longer. Hit that subscribe button now and stay connected with us. Thank you for being part of our podcast family.